Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. Beijing is helping Damascus re-engage with other countries after the US-backed campaign to overthrow President Bashar Assad. Beijing and Damascus have announced the establishment of a new strategic partnership, coinciding with Syrian President Bashar Assad's visit to China. President Xi Jinping met Assad in the city of Hangzhou before the opening of the Asian Games, a major international sporting event, this week. Assad is visiting China for the first time since 2004, when he met then-President Xi Jinping. 11 announced the partnership by welcoming his guest to the Xizang provincial capital on Friday. The Chinese leader said the relations between the two countries had withstood the test of international changes and pledged to maintain them in the face of international instability and unrest. The United States and its allies have sought to overthrow Assad for more than a decade, accusing him of various violations during the country's armed conflict. The bloodshed began in 2011 with a rise in mass protests against the Syrian government, but they were quickly attacked by international jihadist organizations. These elements eliminated other anti-government forces that Western countries considered moderate rebels who were the main threat to Damascus. Russia's intervention in 2015 reversed this trend and helped the Syrian army expel Islamist rebels from most of the country. Some areas, where Turkish and US troops or their local allies are present, remain outside Damascus' control. The United States has imposed crippling unilateral sanctions on Syria, which has hampered the country's ability to rebuild after the devastating conflict. Mr. 11 expressed support for Assad's efforts to rebuild the country, stop terrorists, and find a political solution for the Syrian people. The Arab League took over Syria in May as Damascus sought to normalize relations with its neighbors. Beijing facilitated the restoration of diplomatic ties between regional rivals Iran and Saudi Arabia in June. Both countries played a key role in the Syria crisis, in where the former supported Assad's government and the latter initially fought to overthrow him. Syria's President and First Lady Asma Assad arrived in Hangzhou on Thursday. On Saturday, visiting officials are expected to attend the opening ceremony of the 19th Asian Games along with dozens of other foreign guests. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.